What is up, everybody? Welcome to the weekly showdown. I'm your host, Chris Shirley, aka Snaggle J. We're getting started a few minutes early because the tournament is ready earlier than I anticipated. Our first week with the new scheduling, and of course, just like everything else in my day, it is screwed up. So instead of starting at 8:30 p.m., the first sim is going to go off at 8, which means we don't have time to do any of the preview. And now I'm just plain irritated. So this is going to be fantastic when I get bounced in the first round by the Queen's Clams. So we're looking forward to that, chat. Hope you guys are having a fantastic whatever day of the week today is. Monday, Easter Monday. Hope you guys had a great long weekend. I mean, in isolation, it's literally a long weekend all the time. But I was thankful not to have to work Friday or today. Anyway, we might as well just go right to the tournament. Again, I was hoping that with the new schedule and the 128 teams, we weren't going to be getting started until 8:30, but apparently that is not the case. The file is ready and we're good to go. So, yeah, again, a wonderful, you'll have to apologize for, you'll have to apologize. I'll have to apologize for my surly demeanor, chat. Hasn't been my day. And things are not getting any better. So yeah, we increased the teams this week to 128. So we have 64 first round matchups. Lots of new teams in this week. Glad to see all you guys participating. Good luck to everybody getting on the. I know it's not that they're too fast. It's that the schedule's not supposed to be this fast. But please, Dave, make sure you continue to say anything contrary to what I say, because that seems to be a theme. It's not that the servers are too fast. It's that the scheduling that I was told was off. But again, please feel free to contrary to whatever I'm trying to say. Anyway, next week's tournament is already available. Next week, we are doing a gold and under live tournament. So that should be fun. Gold and under live tournament next week. We're playing Queen's Clams here in about a minute, chat. Kyle Freeland for them. Bob Kusava for us. Again, lots of fun, lots of new team names. Listen, we got to do live. Live is fun. With how people have been getting into all of the collections and stuff, people are going to have a good live roster. Especially gold and under. Especially gold and under. Lots of new teams, lots of familiar teams in here. Let's take a look real quick. I could show you guys last week's winner. Wheels Prime. And the New York Blurns Ballers who picked up a win last week. Congratulations to Wheels. Can he make it back to back? I didn't even see him. I mean, there's a lot of teams in here. Oh, I got to get there quick. Hide scores. Got it. Almost missed it, chat. Anyway, hopefully we can get the schedule stuff worked out. Like I said, I was assured by the dev team that the first game in a 128 team tournament was 60 minutes after the tournament closed. And obviously we're at 30 minutes. So there's a bit of a problem. So hopefully we'll get that ironed out for next week. I mean, if it's going to be 30 minutes, that's fine. We'll go live at 1:45. We'll go live at 7:45, do the preamble, and then we'll be good to go. For sure. For sure. So yeah, so next week's tournament is available now. You can find it by searching the TWIPT Showdown under weekly. We didn't get a chance to look at my rosters. I'll flash them right quick so you guys can see them. There's our there's our hitters. Our lineups are pretty much the same, but our righty lineup is Luis Arias, Dave Kingman, Ruben Sierra, Norm Seaburn, Alan Craig, Bill Mueller, Christian Vasquez, and Mark Belanger. We've got Boyer and Abadicio who we're going to use as defensive replacements as well. And then my pitching staff. We're doing something a little different, chat. We only have 4 starters, but everybody's on a 70 pitch count. So everybody on a 70 pitch count with 4 starters. So that means it's the extra guy in the bullpen. So we're chancing it a little bit this week, chat. We're doing things a little different. Again, I apologize for the sooner than usual start. Again, bit of a miscommunication. There was a day before the tourney started. Let's see what the schedule says. No, game 1 is today. It's simming right now. Let's make sure we're gonna watch the first game, chat. So we'll. No, I have it set in my my 70 pitch counts under the global strategy. I didn't set each individual pitcher. I set it under global strategy, which I hope copied over. Dang, I could be in trouble now. I set it under global strategy. All starters to 70 pitch maximum. I didn't do it in this screen. I did it under the other one, but I never thought to check to see if it came through. All right, let's jump in here, chat. So we're playing the Queens Clams the first game. We're going to watch the first game or two. Maybe the first game, and then we'll run through and we'll take a look. Here we go. Top of the first inning. Kusava on the mound for the Schooners. Here in the opening round. Grounder to short. Belanger up with it. Strong throw across the diamond. Got him. 1 down. Let's move on now to the bottom of the first. Ruben Sierra at the dish. Araya is the second. Craig at first. Nobody out here. Kyle Freeland in some trouble here in the bottom of the first inning. That ball sits there in the left field corner. That's going to score 1 for sure. Arias is going to come around to score, and the Schooners are going to take a quick 1-0 lead on an RBI double by Ruben Sierra. Still nobody out here. Now here's Reggie Sanders. That ball's hit high and deep to left field. That one is back.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes.
Reggie Sanders blows it open with a 3-run home run. And now here we go. It's the bottom of the second now. 5-0 Schooners. Sandy Alcantara into the game to pitch. That ball's hit high and deep. Kingman goes oppo taco, and it's 6-0 Schooners. Dave Kingman. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th now. It's 7-0 Schooners. First, run on third, 1 out for Reggie Sanders. That one's hit high and deep to right center field. Reggie Sanders with his second of the game. And it's 9-0 Schooners. Top of the 9th now, Gary Ross in for the Schooners with 2 down, trying to close this one out. Grounder to first. And that's going to end the ball game. The Schooners with a statement victory here in game number 1 as they beat the Queens Clams by a whooping 9-zip. Woo! Baby. Let's go. Didn't know Seth Rogen liked baseball. I don't know whether that is a compliment for me or whether a shot at Seth Rogen. Can't decide. So we are in to the round of 64 here early on, chat. I'm going to be taking on the Anaheim Doyers. And Scott, I got to check my strategy. Nope, wasn't there. Woo! Strategy didn't come through, chat. Almost got hosed there. Didn't bother to set a roster. Dishnet. So we've got Scotty Sanderson, who's going to be a tough one. We've got Murray Dixon, though. And as you can see, my offense is absolutely punishing, chat. Of all kinds. Let's go to we got 3 minutes. Let's go to the scores. Oh, chat, you guys think I can run through 64 matchups in 3 minutes? What's the over-under on how many before I die? You guys ready? Here we go. The Manchester Camels are moving on to round 2 with a 7-3 win over the Pennsylvania 6-5,000. The Anaheim Doyers got themselves a date with the host, the Snaggletown Schooners, after beating the Bushwood Gophers by a score of 7-2. Great Caddyshack name for the Gophers. Unfortunately, doesn't help them pull through. The TWIPT Weekly Showdown veterans, the Herbie Hancocks, beat the Steelport Saints 3-1. Great game in that one from Jenkins. Oh, the Ferg. Where are we at? The Gresham Cottonmouths put up 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 9th, win the 7-4 over the Centerville Elks. The Indianapolis Essentials essentially moving on to the round of 64, beating the angry Zergen Noobsters 5-2. The Coronado Drillers and the Inner Circle wins a slugfest by a score of 8-5. The TB 12-12 beats out Sporer. Poor Sporer. Getting tuned. 7 runs in the last 3 innings. Got to work on that bullpen, my guy. TB 12 moving on to the next round with a 7-1 win. The Madison Lakers drop a game 5-2 to the Seattle Stags. The Dartmouth Dancing Ducks get absolutely lambasted. 15 runs and 23 hits for teams still to be determined as they win 15-8. The East Limestone Mission Indians 6. The Washington, D.C. Hot Dogs 3. The Arizona Boys of Summer shut out the Bloomington Sluggers by a score of 3-0. The Waterdown Tigers defeat the Quebec La Nationale as they toss a combined 2-hitter, win 6-0. The Pacific Cephalopods defeat the hometown Zultorians 3-0. Lots of shutouts going on here. The Texoma Bandits unable to put a run on the board against the Long Island Trash Boys. 7-0 the score in that one. The Nashville Thunder 6, the Macomb Hangmen 2. The Green Mountain Sparkle Farts get shut out by the Macon Whoopies by a score of 3-0. The Robbinswood Bay Smugglers 5, Pleasant View Beach Bums 3. The Jefferson City Capitals unable to get past the Ben Salem Manwiches by a score of 4-1 in that one. The Manwiches are moving on. The USC Trojans win a close, low-scoring game against the Bees, go bzz, 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 by a score of 2-0. 2-1. A close game between the NYC Isotopes 2 and the Melbourne Aces. The Carolina Legends of the AL defeat the Iquitos Hypersloths of the UBFF by a score of 10-2. Hang on for 1 second. I got to go back to the main screen. I'm going to hide my scores because I'm not going to get done. But I also want to roll through this because we're going to have to wait for the sim to come in. Deep breath. Uh-oh. Where's the scores? Chat. I hide scores on. No! Oh, chat. This is not going to work now? Okay, hang on. Where are we at? Where were we? We didn't get through it all, chat. I failed. I have failed you guys as a host. And for that, I'm sorry. I apologize. The Eugene Emeralds go past the corporate sellouts Cavicom, bowing out in round 1, I think for the first time, by a score of 9-5. The South Harmon Institute of Technology get past the Red Bandits 8-3. The Austin Blue Spiders get past the Mississippi Blues by a score of 2-1. The Altamonte Lightning 7, the Cleveland Fossils 3, the Broomfield Bigfoots 10, the Humptown Stankers 5. Cheap Tricks beats the Las Vegas Pit Vipers by a score of 3-1. The Asylum Keepers 3, the Lisboa Andrhinas 1. The Bloomington Blazers drop a 4-1 decision to the Fuquay Barina Bengals. The North Forest Moose 8, the Bay City Isolationists 0. The Newark Bears 8. The Manitowoc Red Raiders 5 as they put up 4 in the bottom of the 9th, but way too late and way not enough. The SLC Punks put up 1 in the bottom of the 9th, but it's not enough as they strand the bases loaded probably. And the Collierville Marlins win a 4-3 tight game there. The Cleveland Indians 5, the Seattle Legends 2. The Cleveland Spiders drop a game to the Auckland Athletics as they get shut out by a score of 2-0. Only 9 combined hits in that one. The West Texas Black Gold hold the Paulus Hook Yankees to 1 hit as they beat them 2-1, scoring the winning run in the top half of the 9th inning. The Texas A&M Aggies 3, the I'm Under Quarantine 1. The Bayang Bulls 4, the Nova Scotia Kodiaks 3, the Highland Squirrels 3, League City All-Stars no score. Chad, I'm dying. Yeah. Simming the Sim, no, I don't have any discount codes. I don't. And the Seth Rogen thing, not funny. Please try again. All right, Chad. I got through as far as I could. Chad. I'm sorry. We'll get through the full round this time. Again, friendly reminder. He did have some good movies. Not gonna lie. I wish I was half as successful as Seth Rogen. Dishnet won. Congratulations. So we got Scotty Sanderson, Chad. A tough matchup. We got Murray Dixon out there. We'll see. Hopefully digging the Cardinals hat. Thank you, Wheels. Appreciate it, buddy. I like to put the TWIPT screen up just in case it crashes or something. I wish I was a movie star. I don't necessarily wish I was a movie star because it sounds like a lot of work. I just kind of wish I was as successful as Seth Rogen for monetary purposes. Not necessarily because not necessarily because he's a movie star. That sounds like a lot of work. Twitch is having a rough go tonight. All right, let's see. We got the Anaheim Doyers. Hopefully we can get through these highlights in a bit of a hurry here. Run through the round of 32. I'm sexier. Tarzan boy, your definition of sexy scares me. Did I unveil the winner's graphic? I sure did, Wheels. Here we go. Play-by-play speed very fast. All right, top of the first, Ahmed Rosario leading it off against Murray Dixon, round number 2. The Anaheim Doyers and the Snaggletown Schooners. Snaggletown fresh off a 9-0 victory. That's a slicer into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Ahmed Rosario leads off the game with a single. Top of the second now, Gavin Lux at the dish with nobody out. Astudio at first base. That ball's hitting to center field. That's going to be trouble. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Sanders is up with it. Here comes the throw. They're going to try to score the run. No, he's going to hold up. Did Rich win his first round match? I don't think we got that far. Was Rich in the tournament? Second and third, one out here for Kyle Seager. Ball's hit. High fly ball to center. This probably will be deep enough to score the run. We will see. Here comes a cannon from center field. It's not going to be in time. Anaheim takes the lead by a score of 1-0. Here's the pitcher, Sanderson, now at 2 down. Oh, and he loops one into left field. Scotty Sanderson helping out his own cause with an RBI single. And Anaheim takes a 2-0 lead. Top of the third now, Mark Canna at the dish. That's a high fly ball deep to left center field. And that one is gone. The Doyers take a 3-0 lead. And it's looking troublesome for Snaggletown here early. Still the top of the third now. Runners at first and second. 2 down. That ball's hit high and deep into the right center field gap. That's going to score at least 1. They get the ball in quickly. They might only score the 1. Will they? Oh, looks like they're going to get the out at third. But the run will score. We're going to leave the top of the third inning. It's 5-0. 5-2 now. Bottom of the 8th. Dave Kingman at the dish. Will Harris on the mound with 2 out. That's it. Into the left center field gap. That's going to get down. That's going to be extra bases for Kingman. A 2-out double. Bottom of the ninth now. Snaggletown down 5-2. Brad Hand on the hill. Norm Seaburn going to lead it off. They need 3 to keep this one going. Otherwise, they're facing their 4th consecutive early exit. That's a base hit back up the middle. Guys, I don't know why the graphics are so stuttery tonight. Didn't need a pitch count for which guy? Here's Craig now. That ball's fly ball to right. For Dixon, you mean? I needed a pitch count for all my guys because I only have 4 starters. Can't risk. Do I have the delay at 0 milliseconds? Probably. I got to turn off the follow cam. I don't actually like it. I got to figure out how to turn that off. I'm not a huge fan. I don't find it. Here's Mueller. 1 out, 1 on. That ball sliced down in the right field corner. Kingman's going to round second on his way to third. Mueller's going to go around first. So that's going to be a 1-out double. Kingman moves up to third, and the tying run will come to the plate with 1 down in the form of Christian Vasquez. Yikes, we're at the bottom of the order, chat. Luke Jackson on now for Anaheim. Vasquez, grounder to short. That is going to be a ground out. It will score a run to cut it to 5-3, but also records out number 2. Here's Mark Belanger now with 2 down. And that's going to be into left field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The run's going to score, and just like that, it's a 5-4 ball game. And the tying runs at first base. Ellie Rodriguez is going to come off the bench and pinch hit. Pinch hit. Pinch hit. Sorry, chat. I'm not having a good day. Like, really, really just not. Here's Rodriguez now. 2 down. Grounder to second. And the Cinderella comeback is not going to happen. The Snaggletown Schooners have been eliminated by a score of 5-4 by the Anaheim Doyers. Oh, my God. We're simulating again? No, because I got eliminated. Oh, chat. Man, I thought I had a good team this week. I thought I had... It's not Iron Belanger. That's Bronze Belanger. Right? He's bronze, isn't he? Or is he silver? Might be silver. It's the good Belanger. 50 seconds? Okay. I'll wait a minute or two and then I'll back out. Oh, man. It's rough, man. Yeah, it's hard. One and done is difficult. My thing is here's the thing. This for me is more about fun and getting everybody in and having a fun thing. Like, if I wanted it to be like a super competitive, like 32 teams and we all played best of 5, I'm sure more often than not the best teams would win. You know what I mean? Yeah, 75 Silver Belanger is the one I have. But, like, that's the thing. Like, I'm sure if we did 32 teams and did best of 5, I'm sure the best team, quote unquote, would win more often than not. But this to me, the TWIPT Showdown for me is about fun. It's about getting here. You know, anything can happen on any given week. We are going to have competitive tournaments that are like are more best of 70 type things. That's not what the TWIPT Weekly Showdown is about. It's just about having fun, right? Making some good content. You guys could see already 23 people in next week's tournament. If you want to get in on the next weeker, you can find it under weekly tournaments. Next week, it is live series cards, gold and under. Yeah, Bird, that's the idea. Oh, see, Jeff, you read my mind. Why do you think I'm keeping track of them so diligently? Why do you think I'm keeping track of them? Can somebody let me know when the sim comes in? Somebody let me know when the sim comes in. We'll jump in and take a look at what's up. Half iron for next week. Sim already in? Perfect. Thanks, dude. I haven't even looked at my roster for next week. Oh, sim already. Yeah, we're on to the next one. Okay, good. So round of 32 is up. Thanks, Bird. Thanks, Bird. Well, the one good thing about this tournament starting a half hour earlier than I thought it was going to, I'll get to get out of here a half hour earlier. Take them victories when you can, chat. Yeah, I know it's sort of annoying. All right, let's take a look. Maybe spoilers, maybe not. If you're in this round and you haven't got the sim yet, you might want to mute and look away. Because we're going in. Oh no, round 3. Wait now. Yeah, we're only at round 2. Right? Now I'm confused. We are going to rip some packs later when we get towards the latter half. So the plan, guys, is we're going to rip some. We're going to start the giveaway around the semifinals. We're going to do the giveaway around the semifinals tonight. And we're going to rip some packs around the finals as well. Why do I wear a hat? Why am I wearing a hat again? I did just lose in round 2. That's right. That's why I was confused. All right. Let's take a look. Let's go through the round of 32. See how everybody's doing and who's moving on to the Sweet 16. The Mercury Magic beat the Las Vegas Gamblers by a score of 9-4. The Seattle Stags fight off 2 in the top of the 9th from the inner circle, but unfortunately Chris Jericho unable to get the Seattle Stags to tap or hit the Judas effect for the 1-2-3. The Stags are moving on 3-2. The Waterdown Tigers eliminate team still to be determined. Thank you, Waterdown. My man, avenging anybody that has beaten me in previous tournaments by a score of 55. The Macon Whoopies are still alive. 3 in the bottom of the 7th, and they're moving on after a 4-3 victory. The USC Trojans put up a good fight, but unable to get by the Ben Salem Man Witches as the Witches pick up a 5-4 victory. The Eugene Emeralds walk off the Austin Blue Spiders with 2 in the bottom of the 9th to move on to the Sweet 16. The Cheap Tricks only allowed 2 runs, and they score 4 in the top of the 6th as they defeat the Broomville Bigfoots by a score of 4-2. The Collierville Marlins score 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, but it's not enough. The Fuquay Marina Bengals moving on to the Sweet 16 with a 3-2 victory. What a wild game between the West Texas Black Gold and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians with 3 in the 8th and 2 in the 9th as they walk off a 7-6 victory. The Durham Tigers outlast the Highland Squirrels by a score of 6-2. The Portland Raccoons lay an absolute metric beating on the Portland Raccoons by a score of 11-0. The Matra Mudcats 5, the Detroit Fury 2. Same score between the Yonkers Gorillas. Nick Waddick moving on to the Sweet 16, defeating the Vantucky Veterans by a score of 5-2. The Durham Lost Toros put up 16 runs and 22 hits as they get past the Westport Pilots by a score of 16-7. Another wild one at South Park. The Cows defeat the Brave Brewers 8-6 with 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th. And last but not least, the Gresham Cottonmouths drop one to the Anaheim Doyers. 6 in the top of the 8th, not enough. Doyers win 9-7. So let's take a look now at the Sweet 16 matchups. We have Anaheim, the Doyers, and Jim Harden against Giordano Ventura and the Stags. We have the Waterdown Tigers with Hyunjin Ryu taking on Dick Ruthven and the Macon Whoopies. Ben Salem Manwich are going to send Dennis Rasmussen to the hill looking for a spot in the Elite Eight as they take on Philip Humber and the Eugene Emeralds. Is today another perfect day for Philip Humber? We'll find out in a little over 3 minutes. Cheap Tricks are going to send Tomo Oka to the mound against the Fuquay Varina Bengals, who counter with Lance Lynn. The Cleveland Indians will send Jake Odorizzi to the mound against the Durham Tigers and Paul Wilson. Portland Raccoons and the Matra Mudcats, Tim Lawler and Jim Booten in that one. The Yonkers Gorillas will send Satchel Paige to the mound against David Palmer and the Durham Los Toros. And last but not least, you have Steven Matz and Fergie Jenkins going head-to-head as the South Park Cows take on the Mercury Magic. Baby, baby, baby. We've got some great matchups in this one. Look at the full tree. Again, it's hard to see because of the 128 teams. But guys, first of all, I want to thank everybody so much for jumping in to the tournament. Hope you guys are having fun. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Like I said, we're going to try to work out the schedule for next week. The first sim was not supposed to be until right now, about 8:30. Not sure why it went at 8 o'clock. I'll mention it to the dev team. We'll get it worked out. Hopefully for next week. I don't like hitting the ground running like this. I feel completely disoriented and discombobulated, and we're already in round 4. And I'm like, where the heck has the time gone? Let me get my things together that I need in order to do a thing. Yeah, maybe we'll do a giveaway after this round. And then we'll draw it after the semi. Or we'll draw it and rip some packs. Yeah, that works too. All right, guys, the giveaway is now open. 3 prizes of 10,000 perfect points apiece. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. Once and once only gets you in. We will draw it when the time expires in the quarterfinal round. So you have 10 minutes and 49 seconds to get in. We'll draw the winners while we're waiting for the semifinals sim to go through in about 10 minutes time. It's been a very interesting tournament thus far. Unfortunately, your hero, me, I assume I'm your hero. I was eliminated by Anaheim, who's still in the tournament. Good for them. Again, not too early to sign up for next week's tournament, chat. Next week's tournament is available now. Already 37 teams up in it. It's gold and under live cards. Oh, chat. Not feeling it, chat. Next week's tourney. Next week's tourney will be interesting because there's a lot of people out there with the live collections that will have pretty good silver and under rosters. It'll be interesting to see what people throw in there for gold cards. I don't have a whole ton of live gold cards, so we'll see. Should be good. You know what? That's a good question. It's no DH. I don't want to change it now because if people already loaded up the file, it's going to give them an error. I forgot to switch it. So we'll switch it next week for the tournament after that. Also, guys, remember this week, Imperfect Team goes live Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here, twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Make sure you guys hit that. First of all, make sure you guys hit that follow button up at the top. Make sure you guys enable the notifications. You have the Twitch app installed on your phone. You get that nice little pop-up when we go live. I'll start putting sweet messages in there for the go live message just because I can and I will. Thursday night, it's going to be a gooder. I'm no hints. No spoilers as to what the content is Thursday. You're just going to have to be here. The biggest takeoff in 2020. The biggest TWIPT ever, period. Might be the last one. Bird, it could be the last TWIPT ever. You never know. We might not even make that far, chat. One day at a time here. I'm looking forward to it. TWIPT. Can somebody let me know when the sim comes in, please? Could be a good week. It's going to be a fantastic week. Trust me. It's going to be a great week on TWIPT. Make sure you guys come by. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I know the dev team is looking forward to it. We have a lot of good stuff, some surprises this week. It's going to be good. You're not going to want to miss it. You want to watch TWIPT every week, but don't miss it this week. Trust me. It's that good. It's that good, Chad. Chad, trust me. Just be there. I think there might be, is there like almost 40 new cards this week? There's a lot. That's crazy. Sim. Any sim yet, chat? It might be 40. That number, it's a wild guess. Maybe I'm just being a troll at this point. Maybe it's 100 cards. Maybe it's 70, 35, 12. Who knows, chat? 14. That's what I said. 14. I'm an Atlantic Canadian. Well, luckily, George, you get all week to build a better team. There's some really, really good live silvers, too. No. Tarzan boy. That was last year. How come Canseco isn't in the game? I mean, he's not in the game right now. Why everybody's wilding out over the rosters after 3 weeks. Somebody came at me in the DMs about Glavin, I think. Like making like crazy, like they made a really good case, but my response was just like, it's week 3. Yeah, I don't think there's a Glavin in the game right now. I don't think there is. What's going on with the sim, chat? What'd you guys do? Did you guys break it? Dave, I think it's all or nothing. There's a lot of guys that aren't in the game right now. And again, not saying that they're going to be. Chat, did we break it? We break the sim, chat? Uh-oh. We break the sim, chat? Again, that argument is tired. I dealt with that argument in the Discord the other day. Again, like, okay, some cards have multiples, some cards have none. Whatever. Don't use them. Again, that, like, people are freaking out over the card set 3 weeks into the game. Like, I worked so hard on this card set, and the argument that people are giving me is, well, there's 2 Gene Sislers. Or George Sisler. Gene Sisler, not a person. Like, okay, I get that. It's not a valid argument to me. I feel like at this point, people are just doing it to irritate me. And it's working. Gene Sisler. Look him up. He's awesome. How am I still... Oh, I'm in my league. Why did I go to my league? No, the Sisler argument's not bunk. I get it. I do. Listen, I get the argument. I understand it. I'm just saying, to me, it doesn't hold water. I understand the argument. I understand the argument 100%. It's just it's not a... What's the word I'm looking for? It's the word I'm looking for. It's like... Yeah, I'm in first place for now. It's been a good day. Rye Dog, you did? You're Anaheim? No, there's no... I'm not putting another Sisler this week. It's just one of those things. Oh, it's not even that. Again, I've said many times, regular pack cards and special edition cards are separate veins of things. But again, people just want to say that there's multiple high-end Sislers, even though they're completely different in how you get them. It was a really good game. You got up on me early, and and I just never came back. I fought hard. Guys, I think we broke the sim. Sim done? Oh, boys, the servers are struggling. Like I said, I get it. I mean, people want to see... I understand, like, people wanting to see 6 to 12 brand new guys every single week. But that's not... First of all, it's not feasible. It's about giving different paths to get to different people. And I've said that 100 times. And I get it. All right. Guys, you have 40 seconds left to hit exclamation point ticket and get in the giveaway. By the way, 40 seconds. Let's take a look at the scores from the Sweet 16. Obviously, we've already ruined it. Mercury Magic 3, South Park Cows 1. The Macon Whoopies onto the Elite 8 with a 10-4 win. Cheap Tricks with an 11-3 win over the Fuquay Arena Bengals. The Ben Salem Man-Witches shut out the Eugene Emeralds by a score of 2-0. Philip Humber almost throws another perfect game. Probably threw the whole game. Cleveland Indians 8, the Durham Tigers 4. Matram with 3 in the top of the 8th to defeat Portland Raccoons by a score of 5-4. Same score here. Poor Nick Waddick. Oh, Nick. Dropping a 5-4 game to the Durham Lost Toros. And the Anaheim Doyers get avenged for beating the host. Losing to the Seattle Stags 7-5. So we take a look. Again, guys, get your tickets in. Exclamation point ticket. Seattle versus Macon. Brendan McKay against Dana Keeker. Ben Salem against the Cheap Tricks. You get Randy Tomlin and Steve Blass. Tim Lawler and Dallas Braden as Cleveland goes head-to-head with the Major Mudcats, and the Durham Lost Toros send Bob Casava to the mound to face Randy Dobnak from the Mercury Magic. All right, guys, you have 5 seconds to enter the giveaway before I close it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The giveaway is closed. The giveaway is closed. If you guys hear your name, again, please whisper us right here on Twitch or DM me in the Discord your perfect team username and the proper capitalization and your team name for clarification. and I will get you those points as soon as the stream is over. Congratulations to 8-Bit Hero. This Thistle Droid and Axel Campbell. 8-Bit Hero, Thistle Droid, Axel Campbell. Congratulations. You guys have each won 10,000 perfect points apiece. Again, make sure you guys get me those usernames. I will get you those points as soon as the stream is over. As soon as the stream is over. Guys, let's rip some packs while we're waiting. Somebody will let me know when the next round comes in. I'm going to get in here, grab some Packarinos. Grab some packs. All new winners. Yeah, I don't think I've seen those usernames before. Guys, if you're brand new to the stream, again, make sure you guys hit that follow button up at the top of the stream. If you guys are watching this archive on the YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/OOTP developments. We're going to rip a few packs here while we're waiting. See if we pull anybody hot. The way my day has gone, probably not. Unsung Heroes, Al Worthington. Good start. Yeah, see, it's hard to those guys that are, especially if they're not on the 40, where they're injured for more than 60 days. There's not really much we can do with live players. We are at the mercy of MLB. So if they're not on the 40-man because they're IL 60, there's nothing we can do. Sim is done. I saw that hit, man. Okay, we'll go check the sim here. We'll open a couple packs. D.D. Gregorius. We'll pull one more and then we'll come back. All right. Nothing good. We got a gold out of 5 packs. But yeah, live players chat, there's nothing we can do when it comes to live players. Absolutely nothing. Peak Jerry. Oh, I'm in Orion's league this week. Scoping out my roster. Uh-oh. Early win. All right, chat, here we go. Elite 8 scores. The Seattle Stags, with 2 in the top of the 9th, eliminate the Macon Whoopies. Macon had all the makings of a championship team in this tournament, but Seattle, with 2 in the top of the 9th, as Billy Wagner blows it. Seattle picks up a 4-3 win. The Cleveland Indians with a 4-0 win over the Matrim Mudcats. Matrim held to 2 hits. Cheap Tricks as lose 4-3 to Ben Salem as Ben Salem puts up 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Wow. And another 4-3 game as the Durham Los Toros take out the Mercury Magic. 3-4-3 and a 4-0 game. So let's have a look, folks, at what we're at. The final 4. On one side, the Seattle Stags against the Ben Salem Man Witches. Dana Kiker is the probable starter for Ben Salem against Don Robinson for Seattle. On the other side, the Cleveland Indians will send Zach Wheeler to the mound against Bob Kusava. Good luck to the 4 teams still in it. My, oh my, oh my. The Seattle Stags have been paced in this tournament by some good luck. Again, a comeback 9th inning victory. You can see they've gotten some pretty good pitching. Couple starters, 0 ERAs in there. The back half of their bullpen with Kopech, Rudy May, Robbie Ray has been really, really good. They've got Don Robinson, and then if again for the finals, you got to remember the finals are best of 3. So you're looking at a possibility of Casava, Ventura, Brendan McKay. Hitting's been a little weak. Only 1 home run from David Bell, but you got some good averages in there. 4 RBIs in the series, or the tournament so far for Nick Swisher. And Bird still kicking around quietly, getting his way to the Final 4. Buck Cheeks and the Ben Salem Manwiches. He's got his ace going here in the semifinals. Freddie Sanchez hitting a hot .529 in 17 at-bats with 3 RBIs so far. Again, he's got lots of zeros in those bullpens. Billy Wagner, who just blew a save to the Stags for a different team. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of that. He's got Karsay. He's got Otsuka. Les Lancaster with 2 wins out of the bullpen. Baby, baby, baby. We take a look at the other side, the Cleveland Indians. Belonging to Jorge Luis Borges. He said, look at the power. Every hitter in the lineup with home runs except for Ahmed Rosario. Lux and Voit with 2. Riley, Kepler, Canna, Nimmo, Barnhart, all with 1. Pitching's been a little rough. Eduardo Rodriguez got touched up. Paul Wilson got touched up, but his bullpen has been on absolute lockdown. Luke Jackson, the only member of his bullpen that has given up a run. Sebastis, I just assume you mean this is awesome, mean me and this whole experience. Thank you. Thank you. And then on the other side, he will take on Durham. And again, not a lot of power. Lots of 300s. So you look at Ichiro, Cavaretta, Walling, Alec Thomas, Sean Figgins, Rick Farrell. A very high average contact lineup. Only 4 starters with Casava, Potter, Corbin, and Page. Bullpen's gotten a little touched up. Kopech's gotten hit for some runs. Ted Lilly's gotten hit for some runs. Mad Matt might be in some trouble. Is the bullpen going to be the downfall for Mad Matt? Oh, I didn't mean hit start screen. Crappa-doo. 45 teams already into next week's tournament. Loving it. Tourneys. That works. I knew what you meant, though, Dijo. I'm having fun with it. I'm enjoying it. It's a different kind of fun than this week in Perfect Team is fun, but it's fun with a sprinkle of I'm wondering what the reaction's going to be. It's kind of my thing with TWIPT. It's fun, but also anxious. There's no anxiety in this at all. This is just fun. All right. Let's rip some more packs. Somebody will let me know when the sim comes in. We got a couple guys in the chat who are in the tournament. Buck and Bird, both here in the chat live. Jim Nelson. Let's go. Oh, come on, Chad. Woo! Larry French. 65, 74, 82, 86. Not bad. Does he go for a little bit? Not really. Good card, though. Is Richard Stream with Kevin Kennedy tonight? No, it's tomorrow during the day, I believe. Bloated Crab, I have no idea. That is 100% outside of our control. If the service provider that we get the live stats from is inputting them, then yes, I'm sure we'll have them. But yeah, I have no idea. That we don't deal, like, here's the thing. I know there's a lot of stuff being thrown around. We don't deal in hypothetical situations. When they decide this is how we're going to play, we'll approach our live service provider, and we'll see what their plans are. Oh, he said it was tonight? Yeah, Tim, you missed the giveaway, bud. News to me, guys. I thought it was tomorrow. Maybe it is tonight. You'd have to ask Rich. Rich is the boss. I thought the first game was tomorrow. In fact, 1 second. So, just so you guys know, Rich told me earlier today that Game 1 is being streamed at 5:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. That was 3 hours ago. He was here earlier, but he's not anymore. But I can tell you 3 hours ago, he told me it was at 5:30 Eastern tomorrow. So... the MLB Players Sim season is happening as well? What's that? Oh, who knows? Rich has so many things going on, guys, that all I can tell you is what he told me. And what he told me was that Game 1 was at 5:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Oh, probably. Sim happened? All right. We'll open the rest of these packs and then we'll get at it. Oh, the MLB The Show one? Yeah, that I knew. I've been following it. Bo's 3-1. I mean, I've never heard of that game, but I'm following it. Oh, it's a different thing. It's not. I thought you meant the MLB The Show one. This is different? Oh, Syndergaard. I didn't even see him. Hey, Vladdy. All right, so those packs were hot garbage. Pretty much what we expected. Yeah, I think Bo's got the night off tonight. I think he plays tomorrow. It's been fun watching it. I love it. Also, I have no comment on any of it because, I don't know. I enjoy it on a personal level. I enjoy it on a professional level, too. I mean, here's the thing. The way I look at it is, the way I look at it, yeah, no spoilers, guys. There's people in the chat who are still in the tournament, so no spoilers, please. So we'll reveal the scores here in a minute. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. Like, here's my thing. Eyeballs on Twitch. I mean, these guys are streaming legit from their PS4s. They have no streaming software. They're literally on their PS4 with like a PlayStation camera. And there was like 3,000 people in Bo Bichette's chat last night. Like, it's crazy. So, like, eyes on Twitch, eyes on baseball. It's all good in my opinion. So here we go, chat. We have the semifinals are up. Ben Salem and Seattle. The battle of Buck Cheeks and Bird went to extra innings. And Ben Salem puts up 7 in the top of the 11th to pick up a 9-2 victory, moving on to the finals. And he will face Durham Los Toros, who picked up a 5-4 win over Cleveland. So there you have it, folks. Our final is set. For the 4th week in a row, we will once again have a new winner. Will it be Buck Cheeks and Ben Salem Manwiches, who will send Bill Momberquette Bruce Chen and Ferguson Jenkins to the hill, or will Durham behind Patrick Corbin, Satchel Paige, and Fergie Jenkins be able to get the job done? We're going to find out, chat. We are going to find out. A very, very good looking series. Again, we started with 128 teams an hour ago. We are down to 2. The Manwiches and Los Toros will go head to head in a best of 3. Wow, wow, wow. Take a look at Ben Salem, their path to get here. They won 4-1, 5-1, 5-4, 2-0, 9-3, 9-2. And that 9-2 game, not really indicative of an easy win. It took 7 in extras. So again, a long road for Ben Salem to get here. A lot of close games. Only 1 home run in the whole tournament so far for Ben Salem, and that is off the bat of their leadoff hitter, Scott Podsednik, who comes in batting .333 with a home run and 5 RBIs. Also, Freddie Sanchez hitting .565 in 23 at-bats. You look at Monberquette, who had 6 one-run innings, no walks in his first game. Bruce Chen had 5 one-run innings in his first game, so he'll be relatively well-rested. Philip Humber threw 7 1/3 shutout innings. Again, very, 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 oh boys. Getting some good guys. I got AX1 and Ted Thistle Droid. I got your guys' Discord messages, just so you guys know if you guys are still here. Crazy, crazy. Then you look at the other side. Again, Durham has had maybe a decidedly easier road to get here. Hard to say. I think maybe Ben Salem's side of the bracket, maybe a bit tougher. You look at 4-0 win, a 4-3 win, a 16-7 win, 5-4, 4-3, 5-4. So back-to-back one-run games. Maybe not that easy. But you look, again, Cavaretta hitting 407 in the 3-hole with 7 RBIs. You've got 300 hitters scattered all throughout this lineup. Definitely some good hitting teams. Patrick Corbin's going to go in the first game. Not a great showing his first time out. 3 1/3. He got rocked. Took a no decision. Obviously, he didn't lose because they wouldn't be here if they did. And then he's got Satchel for game 2. 5 shutout innings his first time out. Fergie Jenkins has pitched in the bullpen a little bit. 3 games, a win and a save, 2 innings, no runs. Interesting. Discord's easier anyway. Sometimes the Twitch whispers are weird. Again, I think the key for Buck Cheeks to win, chat, with my, actually, you know what? Let's do this. We got this, chat. 1 second. We got this new fancy thing, chat. What? Oh, you can't use, why can't I use polls? Is polls like a silly, like a partner only thing? I thought we were going to be all cool and put like a poll in the chat. Who do you think's going to win? But it's not working. It's giving me a service error. Fancy new thing. Twitch polls is broken. Just FYI. Sorry, chat. We were trying to use the Twitch poll. Yeah, I know, but Stream Elements, I got to go back and do it. All good. We'll figure it out for next week. Probably got to be, you probably got to be like, Oh, 8-Bit Hero, I got your Whisper, by the way, as well. You probably got to be an affiliate or something. Bullpen status? Yes, absolutely. That's a big thing. That's what I was going to say. I feel like Ben Salem's path to victory is getting into the bullpen. You look at it, they've had some struggles. What do I want to see? Can I see time frame last week? Again, they've had some struggles. Kopech's gotten hit hard. Ted Lilly's gotten hit hard. Again, they've got tired arms in the bullpen. That could definitely be something Ben Salem could take advantage of. Yes, Durham has had great success at the plate, a very high batting average. But again, this going into a 3-game series, not a good look for Durham. You've got guys that have been hit hard. The guys that have pitched well are exhausted. If you think Ben Salem's going to win tonight, let's get a 1 in the chat. If you think Durham is going to win, let's get a 2 in the chat. We'll get the polls going next week. Now, it might be affiliate only, though. We shall see. If not, we'll get a straw poll going for next week. Cubs is like, no, wait, hedge my bets. Vote for both. Again, guys, if you want to get in on the action, go to your tournaments page. You can filter to weekly. The TWIPT Showdown for next week is already available. You can see 49 people in it, including Axel getting in on the action next week with his recently relegated back down to bronze team. Awful. Poor Axel. Best of luck to him in the bronze leagues. I've been left a stuffer in silver, so. You did not get relegated? My bad. Sorry, man. Last time I looked on Saturday, you were in the relegation zone. I didn't look again. I just assumed. Congratulations. Fake news. Fake news. He probably swept me at the end of the season to stay out of the relegation zone. You're welcome. I'm leading my division, actually. See? I tanked. Don't report me. My team is horrible. My pack pulls have been atrocious. Do you guys want me to watch the highlights for the finals games? All of them, or just like the possible championship games? Quick answers. Highlights for them all, or only for the possible championship game? All of them? Oh, crap. I got to hide the scores, right? Yeah, we have the time. That's right. We're in no hurry. Buck's here. He's sweating it out. So if I do hide the scores, then do the highlight reel. Perfect. So here we go. Durham and Ben Salem. Greetings from Asia. Found out about the game from Spoiler. Spoiler. Boo. Spore. Welcome, dude. Glad you're here. Hope you enjoy. Here we go. Durham and Ben Salem. Game 1. Monberquette on the mound for Ben Salem. And grounder back to the mound. That's going to be the first out of the inning. Let's fast forward now. Top of the third inning. First and second for Denny Walling with 2 down. And that's a free pass. That's going to load him up with 2 down here in the inning. Bases loaded now for Alec Thomas. Fly ball. That's going to be a long run, but playable. And that's going to be caught by Kleins. So Ben Salem gets out of it. No score after 2.5. Here we go now, bottom of the third, first and third for Ben Salem. That's going to be a grounder to second. They're going to go second for 1. That's the only play they're going to get. Ben Salem's going to be the first on the board, an RBI fielder's choice. And they lead 1-0. Let's go to the bottom of the fourth now. Durham already into the bullpen with Ted Lilly. Sean Figgins at the dish. That ball's ripped in the left center field gap. That's got a chance. It's going to short hop the wall. Figgins is around first on his way to second. He's around second on his way to third. Here comes the throw. It's going to be a close play. Figgins is safe at third base. A leadoff triple. So they scored the 1 in the bottom of the fourth. Let's go to the top of the sixth. Monberquette still in the game. Ben Salem leads 2-0. Runner at first for Alec Thomas. That ball's laced in the left center field gap. That's going to have a chance. Going to hit off the top of the wall. Walling is around second on his way to third. He's going to wrap around third. He's going to try to score. Thomas is going to head for third. An RBI triple. And Durham is on the board and has cut the Manwich's lead to a score of 2-1. Here's Jeffrey. Still only 1 down in the inning. Infield in. That's going to go to first. Thomas will not chance it. That'll be out number 2. Here's Sean Figgins now for Durham. 2 out now. Thomas still at third. That's going to be a looper into left center. That's going to fall in there. And Durham has tied this game up at 2 on a 2-out Sean Figgins RBI single. Figgins got to second on what I can assume is a steal. Here's Jim Sundberg now with 2 down. And he walks. Been a rough inning here for Monberquette. He's going to stay in the game, though, and here comes George Wright. 2 on, 2 out. And Wright rips that to second. They will get out of the inning, but Durham has scored 2, and after 5.5, this game is tied. Bottom of the sixth now, Billy Wagner on for Durham. Sanchez at the dish, Harold Reynolds at second. And that's a base hit into right field. Reynolds, with that good speed, is going to try to score. Here comes a throw. There's going to be a play up the plate, and he is safe. And Ben Salem takes the lead 3-2. First and second now for Jake Daubert. And he dumps that one into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Sanchez is going to hold up at third, and it's going to be bases loaded with 2 down for Ralph Garr. And he pops that one up. That could be in no man's land, but no. The third baseman able to backtrack and make a great play. Top of the seventh now, Akinori Atsuka on try to protect the 3-2 lead. Miller Huggins with 1 down in the inning. Nubber out in front of the plate. Atsuka out to get it. And not in time. Atsuka had a hard time getting it out of his glove. An infield single, and here comes Ichiro. He dumps that one into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Back-to-back singles, and it's first and second here with 1 down. The runners moved up to third on a wild pitch. And here's Denny Walling. Infield in. 1 out, 2 on. And that's going to go back up the middle for a base hit. 1 run's going to score. Ichiro is going to hold up on the play. And we're once again tied 3-3. Here's Alec Thomas yet again. First and third, 1 down. And he's going to dump that one in the left field corner, and that's going to give Durham the lead. They're going to score one for sure. And that's all. And Alec Thomas, RBI double, and Durham takes a 4-3 lead. Infield in now. Jeffries with the intentional pass. Bases loaded for Sean Figgins. Satchel Paige into the game. Base hit into left. That's going to make it 5-3. Here's Wright now. A chance to blow this one wide open. 2 down. And a line out to third. But Durham scores 3. And they take the lead 5-3. Bottom of the 7th. Smokey Burgess. Billy Wagner still in the game. That's high and deep to right field. Ben Salem's not done yet. Smokey Burgess with a 388-foot blast, and it's 5-4. Here's Kleins. He walks. Oh, baby. Ben Salem's got something cooking here. 1 out, 1 on for Jeffries. Fly ball into right. Playable. Diving play! What a play in right field by Ichiro for out number 2. Here's Bip Roberts pinch hitting. Fly ball to center. That's going to be possibly playable. And it will be. Ben Salem gets 1. But they still trail 5-4. Hell of a play by Ichiro out there. Miller Huggins now in the top of the 8th. Base hit into right field. A 1-out single. Durham trying to get some of those runs back. They will not. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Maury Wills leading off. Fly ball into right. This could be a hard play to make. But Huggins able to get there and make the play. Here's Ichiro now with 1 down. And it's base hit into left field. Ichiro does the job. Base runners. That's what Ben Salem needs. Here's Jake Dobert. Or Daubert. Pop up back of third. Figgins will make the play for out number 2. Here's Ralph Garr now. Ichiro still at first with 2 down. That's a base hit back up the middle. Ichiro will move up to second. And no further. Bluffs to third. Here's Figgins. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. And he walks. So that'll bring up Smokey Burgess, who last time deposited a ball in the right field bullpen to make this a 5-4 game. And it grounded to short. And they're going to strand. The base is loaded. 8 innings in the books here. Durham leads 5-4. Top of the 9th now. Here's Les Lancaster on the hill. Jeffries. And it's a single up the middle. Again, back and forth. Both teams with double-digit hits. So let's go bottom of the 9th now. Billy Wagner still in the game. Here's Kleins. And it's a leadoff walk. 84-mile-an-hour fastball. I'll tell you what, if Durham holds on, man, oh man, they are in bad shape for game 2. Here's Podsednik. And that's a walk. 4 walks out of the bullpen for Billy Wagner. And Patrick Corbin is going to have to come in here to try to clean this up. Tying run at second. Winning run at first. Nobody out for Bip Roberts. Got to imagine Roberts is laying it down here. No, he's not. Fly ball into right. Runner's going to tag. And he's going to bluff a start. So first and second, 1 down now for Wills. Surprised that Roberts wasn't bunting there. Fly ball to right. Deep. That one's got a chance, but it's going to be caught on the track. This time, the runner will tag. Kleins will move up to third. And it's going to be first and third, 2 down for Ichiro. Last chance for Ben Salem. And a grounder to third. Up with it. They're going to go to first. And Durham holds on by the skin of their teeth for a 1-0 victory. Holy macaroni. What a baseball game. What a baseball game, folks. I'm going to assume the next game is already available because that one took a while and it's 9:15. GG's, buck cheeks. I'll tell you what, you hate being down 1-0. Now my tournaments won't load. That's a problem, chat. Let's log out and log back in right quick. My tournaments list is empty. And I can't connect to the online services. Uh-oh. Servers down, chat? Why'd I unhide the scores? Because I haven't downloaded the sim yet. That was just the first game. Right? Oh, I don't care about spoiling myself. It helps me, to be honest, when I'm doing these games, when it's not mine, it helps me to know who won. My game's not responding, chat. Just a second. It helps me to know who wins. Yeah, it's probably just my game locked up. Like, I know, like, when the big innings are going to be and stuff like that. I know it sounds ridiculous. Chat, I can't get on this. I can't get on the server. This is a problem right now. I can't. This chroma key is pissing me off. I'm going to go back to no green screen pretty soon, chat. Hope we get a game 3 too, but right now I can't log in for some reason. Could not connect. Why? Why can't I connect right now? Oh, there we go. There we go. We're back. We're in business, chat. I hope we get a game 3 too. Buck's in a good spot. I mean, you hate being down 1-0, but he's got nobody out of the bullpen at this point. Buck probably already knows what happened. I appreciate him not spoiling anything, being the good sport that he is. All right, we're loading it up, chat. I did hide the scores. We're good. Why won't you download? What is going on with this right now? Oh, all right. Game number 2. Durham has the home field advantage. Akinori Atsuka being forced to start this one. You can see Durham Los Toros, their position players, in rough shape. So here's the top of the first. Ben Salem needs a win. 3 weeks, folks, we've had a sweep every time in the finals. Every single time has been a sweep. So here we are, top of the third. Ichiro at the dish. Podsednik at first. That's a high fly ball deep to center field. That's going to be over the head. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Podsednik's going to get all the way to third. He's going to try to score. Here comes the throw. He is safe. Scotty Podsednik scores on the Ichiro double. And the Manwiches take a 1-0 lead. They end up scoring. They've scored a second. Now here's Freddie Sanchez with 2 outs. Jeffries at second base. Ground, that's going to be a base hit in the left. Jeffries is going to score relatively easily. Sanchez is going to try for 2. He's safe. An RBI double for Freddie Sanchez, and Ben Salem takes a 3-0 lead. Let's go to the top of the 8th now. Ben Salem leads 4-1. Brad Hand into the game. Facing George Wright, and that's a base hit up the middle. Ben Salem trying to pile on here, trying to deplete that bullpen even a little bit more. Here's Daubert. It's a number. That's kind of in no man's land. It's going to be a tough play. Safe at first. Daubert beats it out. So let's go now to the bottom of the 8th. Ichiro at the dish. Satchel Paige on the hill. Ben Salem up 4-1. Ichiro leading off the inning. And that's going to be in the center field. That's going to be trouble. That's going to be a base hit. Podsednik backs off. Holds him to a single. Here's Alec Thomas. Had a huge game in game number 1. He strikes out here for out number 1. Here's Walling. Ben Salem with the shift on to the right. In infield and the outfield. Walling goes against the shift, the opposite field for a single. First and second now, and that's going to bring the tying run to the plate. Ron Fairley, after a wild pitch. Runners move up to second and third. Steve Carsey on the hill. And that's going to be a base hit into left. That's going to score 1. Here comes the second. The throw to the plate. He is safe. A 2-run single. And it's now 3-2. Or sorry, 4-3. Still only 1 out. Fairly at first for Freddie Sanchez. And he strikes out for out number 2. Here's Sundberg. And that's a base hit back up the middle. They keep the train going. Here comes the throw to third. What a hose by Scotty Podsednik. And oh, boys, Durham makes the cardinal sin of making the last out at third. And after 8 innings, they still trail 4-3. Here's Bip Roberts to lead off the top of the 9th for Ben Salem. Trying to get some of those runs back. And a base hit into center field. Just a little dumper in there from the Bipper. Here's Freddie Sanchez. He loops this one into the left field corner. That's going to get cut off, but it's also going to be a base hit, first and second. 2 down here now for Rick Farrell. Farrell down the third base side. It's a fair ball. Roberts is going to score. And Ben Salem gets an insurance run. Wait a minute. Sanchez on his way home. Not sure what happened there, but it's 6-3. Here's Rizzuto. And a number. Hand quickly off the mound. Throw to first. He's safe. Oh, a chance to blow it open here. No, they get nothing. So let's go to the bottom of the 9th. Now Billy Wagner on for Ben Salem with a 3-run lead. Trying to send this one to a decisive third game. There's a grounder back up the middle. Wagner knocks it down for out number 1. Oh, that's out number 3. It's over. Ben Salem with the victory. Got to look at the out counter before you call it. So there you have it. For the first time in the history of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a third game between Ben Salem and Durham. First time we've ever gone to a decisive third game. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Buck Cheeks? Is it going to be Durham and their owner? Oh, baby. I'll tell you what, getting thrown out at third base in that situation, not good. Are you guys ready for game 3? Game 3. Oh, baby, game 3. Game 3, the pitching matchup. Durham is sending Satchel Paige to the mound. Ben Salem, Mr. Perfect himself, Philip Humber. On chat, I'm telling you right now, chat. I'm telling you, chat, it's going to be an amazing game. I just know it. I can feel it in my snaggle core. So there's a look again. You got Satchel Paige for Durham. You got Ben Salem and Philip Humber. Top of the first, here we go. Humber in there to face Sean Figgins. And a fly ball into center to start off the game. And an F8 for Miller Huggins. Where are we at? Oh, all the way to the top of the 7th we go. Philip Humber still in the game. Alec Thomas at the dish with 1 out. Denny Walling at first base. Fly ball into center. This could be in no man's land, but no! Wright's going to get there and make the play for out number 2. Oh, baby. Uh-oh. Top of the 7th, 2 down now. Here's Figgins. Runner's going. Here comes the throw. Walling steals second. Oh, the ball gets away. Walling's going to go to third. The ball's kind of in no man's land out there. Podsednik's going to pick it up. And Walling's going to go all the way to third now with 2 down. 3-0 to Figgins. Humber in some trouble. And he walks him. First and third now for Rick Farrell. And he walks him as well. That's going to load the bases for George Wright. Fly ball. Center field. Podsednik's going to get there. Humber able to get out of it. Stretch time here at the Perfect Park. It's no score. Woo. Bottom of the 7th, Fergie Jenkins into the game for Durham. Phil Rizzuto at the dish with Burgess at first base and nobody out. Fly ball, right field. And he makes the play for out number 1. Here's Wright. Burgess still at first, 1 down. And that's a fly ball into center. It's going to be a long run. Diving play by Alec Thomas. What a series Alec Thomas has had, and a heck of a play there. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th now. No score. Ichiro at the dish. Patrick Corbin on the mound. And he walks him on 5 pitches. Still no score in the game. 1 out here. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Jeffries. Pop up in the infield. Got him. Bip Roberts now with 2 down. Grounder to short. That's going to end the inning. We're going to the 9th. No score. Deciding game of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. And we're in the 9th with no score. Whew. Here's Greg Jeffries now, top of the 9th. Nobody on, nobody out, full count. Billy Wagner into the game for Ben Salem. And that's a pop-up. It's going to be a long run for Podsednik. On the run, on the run, on the run. He makes the play. Great running play by Scott Podsednik. Yes, you cannot underline how wicked of a game it was for Philip Humber. Only 2 hits allowed. Here's Alec Thomas. Ben Salem is the matchup they want here. Lefty on lefty. 2 outs here in the 9th. And he goes down swinging. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. No score. So here's Patrick Corbin still in the game. Freddie Sanchez going to lead it off here with nobody out. A ball's in high and deep to right field. It's back. It's gone. Freddie Sanchez. Freddie Sanchez. And ladies and gentlemen, the Ben Salem Man-Witches have won the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. Freddie Sanchez sends them home happy with a walk-off solo home run in the bottom of the ninth. Oh my God. Freddie Sanchez with a walk-off solo home run in the bottom of the ninth. Congratulations, Buck. You have etched your name as a TWIPT Weekly Showdown champion. Holy. Whew. My word. Freddie Sanchez. I don't believe it, folks. What an unbelievable tournament. Capped with the first walk-off home run in the history of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown Finals. Congratulations, Buck, for a 2-1 series victory. The Ben Salem Man, which is immortalized forever as a TWIPT Weekly Showdown champion. Holy cannoli. What a series. What a game. I don't believe it. I don't believe what I just saw. Oh my gosh. Listen, chat, I'm telling you, chat, here's the thing. For those of you out there that don't think that OOTP Perfect Team could be an esport, that right there might be one of the most memorable moments we've ever had on stream. As Freddie Sanchez walks it off with a solo home run in the bottom of the ninth, and the Ben Salem Man-Witches win 1-0, take the series 2-1, and again have etched their place in TWIPT Weekly Showdown history. Congratulations. More memorable than Perfect Pedro on the last day of 20. I mean, it's a different kind of memorable. Ugh. I know, right? Imagine. I was grumpy at the beginning of the stream. Not anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the stream, make sure you guys hit that follow button up at the top. Every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we've got the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. If you guys want to see what is new in Perfect Team, make sure you're here Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern for this week in Perfect Team. We've got all kinds of fun stuff here all week. We got franchise streams, we got hockey streams, we got Perfect Team streams, we got Science Saturdays, we got Gus and Rich run the Mets. Woo! There was a typo on my notes there, chat. Run the Mets, not ruin the Mets. Guys, follow us everywhere. Follow us here, twitch.tv OTP Developments, youtube.com/OTP Developments, facebook.com/OTP Baseball, twitter.com/OTP Baseball, twitter.com/OTP Perfect Team, discord.gg/OTP, where we hit 5,500 members the other day. Yikes. Forums.otpdevelopments.com. Guys, as always, I am Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball. And oh my God, I need a drink and I need to settle down because that was too much hype. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.